So, Javon, why don't we start at the beginning? Tell us a little bit about, well, not a little bit, tell us about your background and your life and how you got here.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'll start at 17, right? I grew up in
Okay.
Rochester, New York. Grew up in poverty, like the story of so many of us. And at 17, I got into some trouble hanging with the wrong crowd. Sat in a
Mm,
jail cell for a few months, waiting fate. I was facing 7 years in prison for an assault and robbery charge. And by the grace of God, I didn't have to do that time. But what it did when I got sat down for that time was I had to understand the concept of value. So initially, I thought value was monetary. We didn't have any money, so I'm like, we're valueless. That's what society shows, right? You watch this TV
mhm,
show; those people who are affluent, they get treated very well. All right, the rich get richer, so to speak. But my mother came to visit me. My mother and my older sister came to visit me while I was sitting in there, and just to see the wear on their faces that I had
mhm,
caused really did something to me. It triggered something in me. And then my mom said something. She said, I'm going to put up the house for you to get you a real lawyer, because she didn't want me to get a public defender, because she knew if she got me a public defender, what was going to happen. Right. So
mhm,
if you think about that, and it took me a while to really realize that, it took me a few years actually, like, oh man, if anything went wrong, right, my family would have been homeless because they could have taken the house. So that really caused a paradigm shift for me. That's one of my first inflection points that really allowed me to see life and see possibility from a different lens.